Hi and welcome everyone. We'll just give this a minute here as users are joining our session. All right. Well, welcome everyone and thank you for joining today's webinar. My name is Lindsay Wilton and I'm our Customer Care Director at myCaribou. Today's presentation will discuss best practices for promoting your company through our network and using opportunity posts to do that. If you have any questions, please ask those questions through the Q&A panel and we'll address those questions at the end of the session. All right, so I think we're good. I've heard a few more beeps, so we'll go ahead and get started. Oops, here we go. All right, so let's just go over our agenda today. So we're going to start out with a brief introduction to myCaribou. This will level set those who are newer to the platform with those who have been using it for some time. Then we'll talk about our proven approach to finding partners. We'll give you a demonstration of posting an opportunity, followed by our best practices for promoting your company. And then lastly, our Q&A. So again, don't forget to put those questions in the chat. Okay, and if you haven't seen it already, we posted a link to our sign up page in the chat bubble. So if you are new to myCaribou and you haven't signed up yet, do click that link and go ahead and sign up. When you sign up, you're going to get access to a 10-day free trial where you'll also be able to post your first opportunity. This is an exclusive offer just to those who are attending our webinar today. So please, if you're listening in, please don't hesitate to take advantage of that. Now, just to give you a quick overview of the platform. myCaribou is a global platform. We help you build partnerships. We have over 45,000 manufacturers and distributors from over 150 countries around the world. And we have a suite of tools to help you connect and find partners around the world and promote your company through our network. We also have business tools to help you manage and collaborate with your channel partners, and a foreign exchange, currency hedging, and international payment solution. As I mentioned, we have over 45,000 companies in our network, and that number is growing every day. Now I'll give you a quick tour of the platform. As I switch my screen, there we go. So really there are four main areas that I'll cover today. I'm going to go through this overview very quickly as we want to get to today's main topic, which is opportunity posting. But please, if you have any questions or you want to take a deeper dive on any of these topics, you can use the chat bubble on the bottom right of your screen when you are logged into myCaribou. That chat bubble is a live chat with our customer care team, and you can use that to get in contact with us or request a time to meet. You'll also see in that chat bubble, you can search our help center as well. So in myCaribou, we have a few tools in here to help you with the topics I just mentioned. I'll start out here with our market discovery tool. This is where you can access our market data. I'm logged in here as a fictitious manufacturer, and you'll see the companies or the countries that are in teal. These are my active markets where I'm actively selling, and the ones in purple are the markets I'm targeting. I'm looking for distributors in these markets. I can click View Market for any market, not just the ones that you saw highlighted. But if I click View Market, I'm brought into this view where I can access over 800 data points about most markets around the world. You'll see I can drill into different segments of data for this market. And at the bottom, you'll see regulatory information. So if it is a new market for you, for your company, it is a good idea to check here to make sure that you're aware or that you meet the requirements for that market, the regulatory requirements. The next aspect, which I'll cover, is our partner management tool. Here we have a suite of business tools to help you manage your channel partners. Again, I'm logged in as a fictitious company, and I've listed out all of our channel partners for that company. And with each one, I have a sales plan and sales forecast. So I'm forecasting our target values for each quarter, and then as I go through each quarter, we'll enter our actual values. This helps me and my partners keep track of our sales together and make sure we're achieving our goals. And if we're not, we're working on fixing those challenges so that we can address them as a partnership. With each one of these partners, I also get access to a secure workspace, which I can share with my company and the partner company. And that partner company, I can control what they have access to and what they see. And I can use this tool to do further business planning, to manage communications, share files, and manage projects with that company. The next area that I'll cover is our foreign exchange solution. So here we have a solution that's developed for the medtech industry. With our solution, you can save up to 5% on foreign exchange and eliminate or minimize volatility with forward hedging up to 350 days with no collateral or minimums required. So if your company is making payments to companies in a different currency, this solution could help you. If you're a manufacturer with distributors internationally, the solution could also help your distributors as they could save costs on their foreign exchange when they're making payments to you. If you'd like to learn more about this, again, just use that chat bubble to reach out to our team and we can set up a time to talk further. We can even compare our live rates with you over a call. All right, so moving on to our partnering tools to help you find partners in our network. There are two main ways that you can do that in myCaribou. Here under the Find Partners tab, you can access our company search. So you can search our database of companies using filters designed for the medtech industry. So for example, let's say I'm a manufacturer and I'm looking for a distributor in, let's say, Brazil. And I'm looking for a distributor that covers or specializes in cardiovascular products. So if I apply those filters, I'll then see now I have a list of 91 potential matches, and I can click on any one of those companies to learn more. And excuse me, my demo site's just going a little bit slower right now, but you shouldn't experience this in the live version. What I was doing there was clicking on a company to learn more about that company. When you click on a company, you're going to have access to their profile. And on their profile, you'll see their LinkedIn page, as well as their company website. And through their website, you can also identify some other ways to contact them. You can connect with companies in myCaribou. You can also use those tools that I just mentioned, like their website and their LinkedIn page, to try multiple ways of contacting each company. And I'm sorry that this kind of froze here on me, so I'm just going to see if I can get back to another tab there. All right. So that was our partnering tool where you can search and connect one-on-one with partners in our network. When you're going through that process, it's also helpful for you to create what we call a shortlist. And with your shortlist, this is where you take that larger list of companies. So if you remember on that previous screen, I had over 90 companies that were matching my criteria. I can take that and shorten it down to a list of maybe 10 or so companies that are a strong match, and I want to spend extra time pursuing those companies. That's where the shortlist comes in. We keep track of the companies we're working on, and we can collaborate on the pursuit of those potential partners with our team members. You'll see here I've got a list that I'm working on with my team, and if I were to click on a company, I have access to some more information and tools where I can keep track and log notes about my progress with that potential lead. You'll also see if you're in conversations with a company through the platform, in your shortlist, you'll see a link to those conversations that are ongoing with each one of those potential partners. Now, the last area which you would want to go to find partners in our platform would be our opportunity posting tool, which is the topic of today's session. So under the Find Opportunity Post tab is where you would go to view opportunities posted by other companies. Again, I'm just in the demo version right now, and so I don't have a lot, but if you do this in our live version, you're going to see many opportunities listed here, and you can rank them using this match column. So you can sort it automatically. So those which have the best match with your company profile appear at the top of the list. And I'm going to recommend that you look at anything probably over 50 or 60% might be worth taking a look at to see if it's worth your time responding to. These opportunities are like advertisements for companies who are looking for a partner. Here's an example of one where we have a distributor that's looking for manufacturers who have their MDSAP certification and that sell cardiovascular products. So this is, if I were a manufacturer of cardiovascular products, then I would definitely want to come in here and respond to this if I was looking for a partner in Canada. Now we're going to talk a bit more about opportunity posting in just a second here. I'm going to switch back to my slides. All right, so first we'll just touch on our proven approach to finding partners. I think we all know if we're in this industry and you've signed up for this session, you've probably had some experience looking for channel partners. So this might go without saying, but finding partners in the medtech industry is a process, and it's similar to other business development efforts that you may be doing to find customers, let's say, for your company. It involves identifying your target audience, generating leads, and pursuing them until a partnership is formed. Now, we recommend a multi-layered approach, which consists of identifying the criteria you're looking for, so your target audience. That might include the market, so the location. If you're looking for a distributor, what market do they cover? What certifications your partner might need to have, and what product specialty they need to have. It would also include implementing tools and targeted activities to generate leads in an efficient way, prioritizing your leads, and then pursuing the leads with the greatest potential. Now, this pursuit process will require consistent follow-up through multiple channels to generate serious interest and commitment. There is a research article by the RAIN group, that's RAIN, R-A-I-N group, and it says that it takes an average of 8 touches to get an initial meeting with a prospect and a lot more to close a deal. So don't be discouraged if you sent one email and you didn't hear back. It does take multiple follow-ups to get through to a company. So I always recommend that my clients try multiple touch points. You can try contacting companies through their website, through myCaribou, through LinkedIn. You can try all of these avenues to hit them multiple times, and just, it's all about timing, getting in front of them at the right point in time, so that they have time to look at your message and give it some time and respond back. Your persistence will pay off. And really the truth here is that it's a better use of your time to reach out to to reach out multiple times to a fewer number of contacts than it is to reach out once to a lot. Let's say one outreach to 100 contacts. It's going to be less effective than maybe 8 outreaches to 10 to 20 contacts. Now we'll show you how myCaribou can save you time throughout this process, allowing you to identify and connect with more leads while also following these best practices. And that brings us to opportunity posting, which is today's topic. And it's one of the tools that you can use to generate qualified leads for your company. If you've ever attended a major medtech conference, kind of like, Medica or Arab Health, I'm sure you've heard of those, then you might have seen exhibitors with signs on their desks that say, I'm looking for distributors or looking for cardiovascular distributors, something like that. And those exhibitors are just hoping that the right person walks by, takes a moment to stop and talk to them. Now, myCaribou brings this experience online 24/7, all year round. So you can have that, almost like a digital sign on your booth where you're posting and looking for potential partners that meet specific criteria for your company. Whether you're a manufacturer that's looking for distribution partners to enter a new market, or you're a distributor that's looking for partners to fill a product gap, opportunity posting can help you find the right partner for your market strategy. Here are a few use cases of how companies are using opportunity posting today. For manufacturers, some common examples are, let's say you're a US-based manufacturer and you've been selling in the US for many years. Now you're looking to go abroad. You've just gotten your CE mark and you're ready to enter European markets. That's a great time to post an opportunity to start identifying those partners. Or maybe you're launching a new product line, or perhaps you've acquired new product lines. For distributors, some examples include an RFP or a tender. This one's very popular. If there's a big tender that a distributor wants to respond to, they often may need the product to respond to that. And if they don't already have a supplier that can supply that product, posting an opportunity would be a very quick way to go and find a supplier and begin those discussions. Or perhaps you're a distributor and you just want to know when there's something new and innovative in your market. You want to be the first to know and first to sell those new and innovative products, posting an opportunity so that you're soliciting those inbound leads for innovative products. It's a great opportunity for distributors. All right, so now I'm going to flip back over to myCaribou and I'm going to touch on how you would go ahead and set up an opportunity. So you're going to go through the My Opportunity Post tab in myCaribou, and you're going to click New Opportunity. So remember, this is like an advertisement for your company where you're soliciting potential partners. The system's going to walk you through it step by step, and it is, let's say, 4 or so steps. It's fairly quick and easy to do. The first thing you're going to do is start out with a title. Pay attention on the right of your screen. There are tips, videos, and guides, things like that to help you through the process. So if you aren't sure what to do, look over to the right. There'll be some guidance there for you. I'm also going to take a moment after I show you this, and we're going to dive deep into some best practices for your opportunity post. But just to summarize, you're going to start out with a title, then you'll have a description. You can ask some questions. Those questions are for those who will be responding to the opportunity, so you can get a little bit more information about them so you can qualify the lead, and then followed by your criteria at the end. Once you've done all that, you'll be brought to a screen that looks a little bit like this. And I'm going to recommend, sorry, my screen's kind of blocking me here. Here we go. There we go. So once you've posted your opportunity and you've saved it, you're going to have access to these additional tabs. And from within looking at your opportunity, you'll see this recommended companies tab. So you'll want to take some time to go here. Here is a list of companies that myCaribou has identified as a match for you based on the criteria that you put into your opportunity post. And you can use this to click on the company to learn more about that company. You can use the connect button to send them a message in myCaribou, access their profile, and their website to access some other ways to contact them as well. This was the screen that I was trying to show you before, so it's cooperating with me now. Again, apologies that maybe my connection or my demo site was just a little bit slow there. You can also use our shortlisting tool right from the screen. So let's say I looked at this company, it looked like a fit. I want to make sure I spend some time on it. I can go ahead and add it to my shortlist for Brazil. All right, so I think I've covered everything in app. I'm going to switch back over to my presentation here. All right, and we're going to talk through some best practices for opportunity posting. Now, just before I do that, I did want to mention that this is a tool that's been around for some time, and we've had a lot of success with our customers from all areas of the globe. So it's a global platform, and companies from all around the world are using it. Here are just a few quotes from some of our customers that have been using opportunity posting and our partnering tools. All right, now let's talk about best practices for your opportunity post and for promoting your company to potential partners. You want to start out with a clear and compelling value proposition, explaining why your company would be a great partner. For example, you want to answer the question, why would potential partners want to work with you? What's in it for them? Or what's unique about your company? Communicate clearly why you have had success and why your and why, for example, uh, you're looking for a partner in whichever market you're entering, or why you're looking for the supplier that you've posted for. So for example, if you're a manufacturer, you could say something like, we've had successful partnerships in Western Europe, and we're looking to establish new partners in Eastern Europe. If you're a distributor, that might sound something like this, like, we've had long-term relationships with cardiology departments of hospitals throughout Brazil, and we're looking for complementary products to extend our current portfolio. You'll want to showcase your market readiness. So if you're a manufacturer, that means explaining or identifying that you meet the required certifications to sell in that market, and that you understand the dynamics, and have some supporting content to show that your product will be successful in that market. For a distributor, you would want to explain how you're ready to market the desired product within your market. Now, we suggest limiting your posting to specific products and or markets. The post should be targeted and not too broad. So for a manufacturer, that means picking a few countries and not creating one opportunity for the entire world. By picking a few targeted companies, it shows that your company is committed to those markets. It also helps with the messaging so that we can be very targeted in how we message to that market, addressing any specific market dynamics that might exist for that market. For a distributor, you'll want to pick specific product or product lines that you're looking for. Again, this shows commitment and focus to suppliers. You can post multiple opportunities. So if there are multiple product lines or multiple regions of the world that you're looking to enter, you could post multiple opportunities to address each scenario. Putting them all into one is just too broad and not targeted enough to be successful. Remember to be specific about your partner qualifications. This is just going to help you better qualify leads and kind of filter out those that wouldn't be a good fit for you. By partner qualifications, I'm talking about what product category specialties they might have, what's their market coverage, things like that. What do you need them to be able to do, and what do they need to have to be a partner for you? And lastly, you'll set your match settings. So this kind of goes along with the qualifications or the criteria. You can set some settings in your opportunity to identify what types of companies would be a match for you. And this really does drive that recommended companies page that I showed you previously. So you'll get a ranked list of partners that match the criteria you're looking for. Lastly, you can share a link to your opportunity outside of myCaribou. So you can post it on LinkedIn or on your website to generate more traffic to your opportunity. All right, so we're getting close to the end here. I'm going to talk about your next steps. So if you are a new user to myCaribou, either you've just signed up or you signed up recently, you have a 10-day free trial to access our network. And if you join this webinar, then you also get to post your first opportunity, and we'll be here to support you with that as well. I would recommend that you book an orientation session with your customer success manager. You should get an email as soon as you sign up with her information, him or her, and you can book a time with them. If you can't find that email, again, use that chat bubble on the bottom right, and we can help you get your orientation session booked. Your dedicated representative is going to give you additional advice and support for your company. We're going to hear what you're looking for and provide advice based on what you've told us and what your needs are. If you're an existing customer of myCaribou, then you'll want to continue to post opportunities. If you haven't done one yet, book a time with your customer care representative to get some help posting your first opportunity. We can also help you with your messaging and ensure that we're putting your best foot forward. And then lastly, shortlist your leads with the greatest potential, and then continue to follow up and pursue those leads. Okay, so now we're into our Q&A. I'm just going to see what questions we have here. Okay, so there's a question here about, can I post more than one opportunity? Yes, we can. You can post multiple opportunities and targeting specific regions or product categories per opportunity is our advice. Can your post be anonymous? This is another question. So this one comes up quite often. Let's say you're a manufacturer and you have a partner in the US and it's an exclusive partner, but you now need to replace that partner. You can post an opportunity that is anonymous to go out and identify new potential partners. And by doing it anonymously, that existing partner won't know that you're looking, and you can kind of be discreet about it until the appropriate time to let them know that replacement is on the way. Okay, so the next question here, how soon will I start to see responses on my opportunity? It could happen within the same day. It could also take a couple of weeks. We will promote your opportunity with emails throughout our network to any companies that match your opportunity post criteria. So it could happen fairly quickly. It could also take a couple of weeks as those emails get sent. We'll also be posting on LinkedIn, and we may make some additional phone calls to any companies that we're in touch with to promote your opportunity. All right. Oh, sorry, just one last question here. So there's a question about finding, or how do I register to sell to the NHS, and I believe that's National Health Service in the UK. So I'm not an expert on the NHS, but what I'm going to say there is When you post an opportunity or when you're reaching out to potential distributors, that's a question that you could ask them. You can ask them if they help with registration or if they're already registered, and you can learn more that way. We're here to help connect companies, and you can find both distributors, sales agents. You can also find market consultants and regulatory consultants. So, whatever your need is to help you enter a market or to reach a specific type of customer, you can use myCaribou to do that, and you can post an opportunity for whatever the need is. For any other specific questions, you can reach out to us through that support chat bubble on the bottom right of your screen, and we can chat with you there or set up a time to talk about it further. Okay, before we go, here is some information about an upcoming webinar we have on navigating value analysis, committee acceptance to unlock revenue. This is happening February 28th. If you'd like to sign up, we've put a link in the chat, and you can also use the QR code here on your screen. And if you can't make that session but you want to watch it, sign up anyways. We'll send you the recording afterwards. Lastly, here's my contact information if you'd like to reach out to me, and again, our sign up link if you haven't done that already. Thank you so much for joining today's webinar, and I hope you all have a great day.